What should I do if I can't make my mortgage or loan payment? Believe it or not, this happens. They'll borrow money, next thing you know, life doesn't quite work out the way they thought it was going to, and all of a sudden they can't make their payments anymore. So what should you do? Well, first thing that you need to do is get a hold of whoever the bank or lender is and let them know what's happening. Most banks and lenders do not want to spend their time chasing you for the money that you owe them, for the payment that you owe them, and it costs them money to do that as well. Ultimately, they can recover that from you, but it still takes time and effort. So the first thing that you can do, if you find yourself in this situation, is get a hold of the bank or lender and tell them what's happened. Tell them why you can't make the payments, and if you have a reason why you can't make the payments that's temporary, then work with the lender to help them understand, here's what I'm doing to fix my situation, and I expect to be able to get back to making payments at this point. However, if you're not in a position to do that, then let them know that, look, this is the position I'm in. I can't do any more than I'm doing right now. What's the best way for us, excuse me, what's the best way for us to deal with this? And so a good bank or lender will probably sit down and have a plan with you. That plan may not be amicable, meaning they may end up calling a lawyer, they may end up going to court, but if you're able to work with them, that's always a better result than working against them, not responding to their phone calls, not responding to their letters, and not responding even to their lawyer, because then what happens is when you stand in front of a judge, you may not get the sympathy that you would have otherwise had from the judge should you have been able to maybe work with the lender or pick up the phone and talk to them. And again, many lenders don't want to see you in a bad position. They don't want to engage lawyers. They don't want to have to come after you for the money. But if you're not going to communicate with them, then they kind of have no other choice. So what can you do if you can't make your mortgage or loan payment? Call the bank or lender and tell them that you can't do it. Tell them why, and then come up with a plan for either repaying them, or if you cannot repay them, then coming up with a plan that sees everybody get the best result possible.